Pacer fans have waited 25 years to attend an NBA Finals game in this arena. The wait's over. And after a split in the first two games in Oklahoma City, the dreams of a first NBA title are very much alive. And they are obviously ready to assist tonight with their hearts and with their lungs. And good evening, everyone. With Richard Jefferson and Doris Burke, Mike Green on hand, George Sedano with us as well. Welcome to Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Game 1 was a thriller. Game 2 was a blowout. Each team had a win. It's a best-of-5 series now. Richard, let's start with OKC. Every time they desperately needed a win, they've been successful. And their superstar point guard has saved his best games for those must-have games.
No, he has, Mike. He is off to a historic start to these NBA Finals. He scored more points than anybody in NBA history to start his career here in the Finals. But in Game 2, it was his passing and his shot creation that helped set the tone. Look at how wide open Chet Holmgren is. Here, he splits the screen. 3 defenders come over. J-Dub, wide open, and this is my favorite one. The throw ahead. The ball finds him again, and right to Alex Caruso. The Indiana Pacers are going to have to make him pressure and feel him in order to get a win here in Game 3.
He's not their only superstar. Their team defense is a superstar. With more on that, we say hello to George. Hey, George.
Hey, Mike, the Oklahoma City Thunder are only the 4th team in the shot clock era to hold their opponent without a 20-point score in the first 2 games of the NBA Finals. This OKC defense tops in the league this year. When I asked Cason Wallace, who's the best player on this defense, he shrugged his shoulders and said, we're all the best defensive player. We all believe that. He said Wallace does the best job of picking up everyone full court. Jalen Williams does the best job of covering 1 through 5. Lou Dort does the best job of navigating through the screens, and Alex Caruso the playing lanes. A collaborative effort, Mike, for a menacing defense that makes opponents miserable.
George, thank you. Meanwhile, for the Pacers, they're the subject of our Domino's pregame HQ. That defense is a big part of why Tyrese Halliburton has had his ups and downs, Doris. Obviously, the iconic moment in Game 1, but it hasn't been easy for him, and for them to win a title and to win this series, obviously he's got to figure out a way to get past that.
Oklahoma City knows he is the catalyst for this entire system, and that his desire is to get downhill as a driver and touch the paint. So they've limited those 2 things. So what does that mean? It means he's got to play with force and be opportunistic sometimes in the mid-range. If that means getting off the ball and relocating as a shooter, he has to do that. Space is what Tyrese Halliburton needs. But it's not just the scoring, Mike. This team is 19-1, and anyone will tell you it's about the points and the assists. He's got to score, and he's got to make the guys around him better.
Well, we're ready for Game 3. The state of Indiana and the game of basketball have always had a special bond. Ever since the game was invented, this historic relationship between the two, it's as strong as ever.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV, where your favorite sports and live TV are in one app. There's no TV like YouTube TV. Try it free. And in part by Ford. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
In 49 states, it's just basketball, but this is Indiana.
The NBA Finals are tied at 1 game apiece. The Pacers will head home and get the joke from their home crowd.
I just know Gabriel's going to rock and win. I know how long this city's been waiting, for this finals experience.
Our home court advantages are different because people are really passionate about our teams, and their parents were passionate about the team, and their parents before that were passionate about the teams.
Every game's a reset. And basketball reminds you of that. It's very humbling. It shows you that if you don't stay in the moment, if you don't come ready to play, you get beaten. Turn the page, focus on Game 3. That's the biggest game of the year.
It's been one of the most anticipated finals.
You're watching what greatness is all about. Back out to Allen. Bang!
Just keep it coming.
3 in a row.
And the dream season is now complete. Welcome to the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. Boy, do they have Pacer fever in Indianapolis. First Finals home game in 25 years. Tyrese Halliburton wearing a mic for us tonight.
This the one? That's what cool. You like that? That's cool. Huh? He coming today. He back courtside tonight. He gonna be over there. Yeah.
Always the big smile on the star point guard. Starting lineups brought to you by Ford. And Mark Daigneault and the Thunder keep the same starting five that they've had in these finals, with Cason Wallace rounding out the 500, Gilgeous-Alexander Williams, and of course Lou Dort. Meanwhile, for the Indiana Pacers, same starting five they've had for every playoff game during this incredible run as they head into Game 3 of these NBA Finals. Again, the last time they had a finals game here, it was the first year of this building's existence. They had a different name back then, but same loud, crazy fans. It has just been phenomenal to get the feel of how much they love their Pacers, Richard.
I have been blessed to play 2 playoff series here in this building. One that involved the great man Reggie Miller and Oscar Robertson right there next to him. And look, everywhere else they say it's just basketball, but this is Indiana. That is a true statement.
And Doris, the road for both these teams have had rough times in Game 3. You're looking at Indiana's 0 for 3 in their Game 3s. Oklahoma City's 1 and 2.
Rick Carlisle in our coaches meeting talked about this group playing with force and playing with an urgency, which he does not believe they've done in the first half of basketball games. I got to believe the juice they get from this crowd enhances that.